You'll never have to count calories as long as you eat real food, because your satiety signals will signal your brain to stop eating when you're full. It can't do that when you're eating processed food loaded with chemicals that set your brain on fire.
Like, all that processed food has like chemicals that literally set your brain on fire. I'm not counting calories, but I am paying attention to them.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Hey everybody, it's Tony with Big T Bariatric, and I'm back at you with another video. Today it is Monday, July 10th, 2023. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you could do me a huge favor, look down below, right down there, and see if you're still subscribed to my channel. And if you're not, hit that button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get this thing to 7,000 subscribers. We are almost there. I really appreciate it. So today I come to you as a Big T who has been humbled. I've been humbled. You guys have told me and told me and told me, and I still wanted to be nice to Amberlynn Reid. I said, she's gonna do it. She's on her way. She's doing the right thing. She's finally got a surgeon. It looks like she's gonna actually do it and get that surgery that she's been talking about. And you guys told me, right? You said, Big T, it's not gonna happen. I don't believe it. She's been doing this for 10 years. She makes excuses. She makes it sound like she's doing the right thing, and then she turns around and she doesn't do it. Well, guess what? She's not doing it, okay? Yeah, she's not doing it. Her excuses are piling up like a wind-driven snow. She keeps making excuses after excuses after excuse, okay? And it's just terrible. And now she's deciding that, well, she's gonna postpone it.
So I think it's time. Let's talk about weight loss surgery. So I finished my 12 sessions. I was approved by my therapist. I then was approved by my dietitian. And my next step was to meet with the surgeon to talk over everything that I've done and to set a surgery date. I would say it's been over a month where I have felt disconnected from weight loss surgery, like I wasn't ready. And there is a lot of personal reasons why I chose this decision. I have chosen to postpone weight loss surgery. I know there's a lot of people saying that I was not approved or I was like declined. That is not true. I emailed my dietitian. I felt really bad. I explained the situation I'm in, you know, the decision I made for myself. And I felt bad because my dietitian replied and thought it was something to do with their clinic. So she like gave me the number to call like the clinic's like head honcho, for the lack of a better word here, because she felt like maybe it was something they did. So, you know, if I wanted to tell them like my experience, like what they could fix and stuff like that. And I was like, no, it's nothing y'all did, you know, it's just a decision that I need for myself and made for myself. There's a lot of personal reasons that made me come up with this decision. I am not saying that weight loss surgery is never going to happen. I'm simply saying that it is postponed for now.
So personal reasons here means she's scared.
What made you feel disconnected with your weight loss surgery journey? I let fear hardcore get in the way, and it was just like so many things kept telling me, don't do it, don't do it. Like, it was as if my gut was telling me like something bad is gonna happen. And I don't know, I just like, I don't know, something was telling me don't do it. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know if I want to 100% get into it right now, but there are just things just telling me not to do it.
She's terrified. She doesn't want to get the surgery. She was thinking about it. People were probably pressuring her into it, but at the end of the day, she didn't really want to do it. Because like I told you guys before, I've been there. I was around 30 years old when I had the opportunity to get weight loss surgery. I got into the program. I was kind of talked into it by family members who said, Tony, you're getting really big. You've tried and failed so many different diets. Why don't you try weight loss surgery? And fear prevented me from continuing on with the process. I was scared of the surgery. I didn't want to do it. So I decided not to. And I said, okay, maybe later I will do it. Or, hey, I will try to do it on my own. And I failed miserably for more years, and I only ended up gaining more weight. And so that's why I believe it's a bad idea for Amberlynn Reid here to jump out. She's gone through all the hoops that she needed to do to get approved, according to her. She got her 12 sessions in with her therapist. She got approved, and she was ready to go. She only just had to wait a little bit longer, and poof, she would have had weight loss surgery and her life would have changed. So she did all that stuff to get in there. But now she's going to have to do it over again. The fact that she dropped out is one thing. It's telling the surgeon she's not ready for this. She's going to have to go through therapy again. She's going to have to get approved again. She's going to have to go through all that process over again. Start all of her testing over again. All right? So that's the problem here that Amberlynn Reid is not realizing. She did all that work for nothing. When I say work, I mean, going through her sessions and dietitians and whatever. Like all that, she's going to have to start over again. So she's not really realizing that right now. She thinks that she could just pause it for a moment and step back in later and she'll be right back where she was, fully approved. That's not going to happen, all right? And also, she's going to end up gaining more weight. We know our girl, right? She's going to gain more weight. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's trying to play it off, well, I can try it on my own. I can lose weight, and we're going to get into that here in a minute. But yeah, she's going to turn around and try to do it on her own, and she's going to fail. And at the end of the day, like I said to you guys before when I was talking about my own personal journey, the biggest regret that I have is not getting the surgery when I had the opportunity 10 years ago. Because that's 10 years of my life that I wasted when I could have been at a normal weight by now. I could have been living a normal life in my early 30s instead of now doing it when I'm almost 40 years old. And that's exactly what Amberlynn Reid's going to do. She's going to wait. She's going to put it off because she's afraid of it. And then she's going to get to the point where it's just too much. Her obesity is going to start impacting her life in a greater way. And she's going to have no choice but to get the surgery or die. Because she's not going to take care of it. She's going to keep getting sicker and sicker. The pain's going to get worse. Her body's going to break down even more. And then she's going to have no choice but to get the surgery. And she's going to think back to this very moment. And she's going to say, I wish I got it then. I had everything approved. I had everything lined up. The only thing that stopped me from doing it was fear. And now you're going to have to overcome that fear, get that weight loss surgery, or you're going to die, Amberlynn Reid. I mean, that's what you're going to face here in the future if you don't take this step and keep going. So your excuses, there are no personal reasons here. You're just scared to do it. You're just scared to do it. All that weight loss is going to do nothing but benefit you. It's going to benefit you in so many different ways. You don't even realize it yet. It's been so long since you've been at a smaller weight that you don't even know how much it's going to help you and how much better you're going to feel. So if you're watching this, Amberlynn Reid, I'm going to be completely honest with you, girl. You're making a huge mistake right now by pushing it off because you're scared. Again, I understand that fear because I pushed it off myself. I heard all the bad, scary stories. I looked at all the stats. I heard somebody's cousin's uncle went and did this surgery and it didn't turn out well, and there was this complication or that complication. It's like, the biggest complication for me now is that I get some bad acid reflux every once in a while, which you can handle with prescription meds and Tums, right? So
my dietitian said that even though I have decided to postpone it, that I'm still their patient, that she will always be there for me. They will always be there for me. Whatever help I need, whatever guidance I need. And I just appreciated that so much. I was very scared to let them know about my decision. Like even now I'm just like stumbling on my words because I feel so bad about the whole thing. Like I was putting in a lot of hard work trying to get the surgery, and I know that a lot of you wanted me to get it, but I realized like in my gut that there was a lot of things telling me not to do it. And for a minute there, I stopped thinking of myself and I was like thinking of everyone else and how badly everyone wants me to be a success story, and I get that. But going under for surgery is very scary at my size. And minus the other personal reasons why I've chosen not to have weight loss surgery right now, I think the reasons that I am displaying right now, I feel like that is enough, and I feel like I should be validated in the way that I feel.
Oh, here we go. I need to be validated in the way that I feel. You know you're making a huge mistake, Amberlynn Reid. You absolutely are. You're just backing out because of fear, and you just said that, right? Like, it's very scary, it's very risky getting surgery at your size, and that's precisely why the doctor said wait. Let's wait a year. Let's make sure you get your therapy in. Take some time. Maybe if you focus on weight loss for the next year or however many months she would have left until she got her surgery, like that's why her doctor told her to take some time. That's why he wanted her to lose weight. And so she's backing off now because she's like, I'm not going to do that. It's too risky at my size. So why not stick with the program? You don't have to get surgery immediately. You're not able to get surgery immediately. Again, you were the one pushing off that it would happen within a year, and you didn't want to wait that long. You wanted it right this second because you couldn't do it for a year. But any program, any doctor is going to tell you that you need to wait, that you need to lose weight, you need to get to a healthy point. They're not just going to do surgery on you if you're not healthy enough to survive it. But the longer you wait and the bigger you're going to get, the harder it's going to be to get that surgery. You're putting yourself in a situation where you're going to have to need it to survive, or else you're going to die. And by then, your health is going to be so much worse. Do you really think the older you get, you're going to be happier and healthier? Do you really think that? No, your body's breaking down already, and it's only going to get worse. So you're making a huge mistake here. Again, if you don't want to get the surgery, that's fine. Don't get the surgery. Like, I can't pressure anybody into doing it, but I'm telling you from my own experience, you are making a huge mistake right here. And you want to be validated in your mistake, in your error. You're just making up excuses at this point. And then, of course, another huge mistake is she goes on talking about what she's eating and how she's not even going to restrict calories anymore.
And that brings me into the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is like calorie counting. So I noticed when I was calorie counting the first couple of days, all the food that I'm eating is like so filling and it's like nutritious, and it's not a bunch of like processed stuff. So I'm finding myself becoming like super full super fast, and like I was forcing myself to like reach my calorie goal, because my calorie goal originally was 2,000 and I haven't even eaten 2,000 calories. So I realized that I'm not going to count calories, because when you stop all the processed food, like all that processed food has like chemicals that literally set your brain on fire. Like, it has been proven. It like doesn't understand hunger cues, full cues, etc. So by eating all this like raw veggies especially, and just like good proteins and just whole foods, like obviously I'm not perfect, but eating all these things, it definitely helps with like my hunger cues. It helps with my full cues. My brain isn't like on fire because of all the processed food. So it's like I have been forcing myself to eat when I don't want to like force myself to eat. I want to just like listen to my body. So this is me saying that I am no longer counting calories, because it's just, it doesn't make sense at this time right now.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
What's one good habit you have accomplished in June that you will carry with you into July? Ooh, definitely eating at home more. Like, less takeout, so many more like whole foods. And so many people like believe that they need to count calories and measure their food to lose weight, but it's just like, when I don't count calories and I'm literally just eating like whole foods and foods that like feel good and nourish your body, I notice I lose weight. The minute I start like counting them pesky calories and adding more like processed, obviously I'm not perfect, but adding more like processed and measuring everything, like I don't lose as much weight. So I feel like there is like a really big misconception. I feel like a lot of people do count calories because they do like the processed food. So if it works for you, I love that. But like for me, I don't. I just feel so much better eating whole foods, nourished. Like putting my head in this weird spot of like having to measure out broccoli. Girl, no. Like I'm not gonna measure out my broccoli, sorry.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Alright, I know some of you are going to say, hey, Big T, if she doesn't want to count calories, it's not a big deal as long as she's eating whole foods, blah, blah, blah. But listen, you could still eat way too many calories going whole foods. Alright, if she sticks to it 100%, that's fine. Alright, if she's eating broccoli and chicken and whatever, then she didn't really have to worry about calories too much. She's doing the right thing, but listen, this is Amberlynn Reid we're talking about here. So let's look at what she's done in just the past couple weeks.
Okay, you guys, so I just ordered this raspberry, or not raspberry, is it blue raspberry? I just burped, excuse me. Oh my god. I ordered this from McDonald's, and I also got a Diet Coke. But it's like a little icy moment. I was hardcore craving it. Tomorrow, me and Feline are starting a no takeout challenge. The challenge literally consists of don't order it. Like there's no goal, like go 10 days, go a week, go 30 days. There's none of that. It's like literally just don't order it. I'll talk a little bit more about it, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna get me a freaking icy because starting tomorrow, literally we're done. I recommend these. They're actually very low calorie. But I mean, obviously they have like a lot of sugar and carbs, but if you're literally just strictly counting calories, this slaps. It hits when you need that icy.
Several days later.
So this was my trash, well, our trash from last night. Also some Lego trash in here, but I ended up getting a McFlurry. I haven't had one in so long. I had a fry and some cheeseburgers, 2 cheeseburgers. So, I don't know, transparency. So we're gonna throw away the trash together. So let's do that. Let's do that. I don't think we have a trash bag in the trash right now. So I'm gonna have to get another trash bag out. You know, I feel better not eating takeout for sure. It's a learning experience.
Just stop it, Amberlynn Reid. What learning experience are you still undergoing at this point? You don't need a doctorate in rocket science to figure out that you shouldn't have been eating McDonald's. That's not a learning experience. That's a mess up. And then you have just more excuses. Oh, it's just a learning experience. I'm still figuring this out. You should have known when you were a kid that McDonald's was bad for you. You know it's bad for you. You know you shouldn't have eaten it. And all these vague little experiments and, oh, we're going to do a takeout challenge where we don't take out and then a few days later you're ordering McDonald's. Like, seriously? Oh, but I'm not going to give myself any amount of time. It's just going to be a challenge where we do no takeout. Okay, so it lasted a few days. You already failed. This is exactly why people need weight loss surgery. Because it's a tool. It's not going to do the work for you, but you don't want to do the hard work. You really don't want to give up the McDonald's. You don't want to give up eating until you're content. You're eating your feelings and you enjoy that, and so that's why you're pushing off weight loss surgery. That's exactly why I pushed it off. Yeah, I was scared, but I didn't exactly want to give it up either. Until I got to a point where I was almost going to die unless I figured it out and got the surgery. So, hey, it's great. You're still in therapy. It's great you're still learning and trying to figure out that you shouldn't eat McDonald's. Okay, fine. But actually do the work. It's time to make the changes you need to make and stop with the excuses. Anyway, that's my video for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you guys. God bless you.